It's working. It is working. Is anyone there are hello people. Write something in the chat if you can hear what I'm saying. Someone named Clarinet Threat is talking. Thank you, Clarinet Threat, Mr. Myers. Okay.
No, so this year they gave these. Yeah, so which is kind of nice to take it over because they're the sweet.
All right.
They're still water. Yeah. So.
All right. We're good. And we have 90 seconds. Yeah, we're good.
So 1 through 8.
We're just with him.
Okay. Why aren't you signed up?
Missed the deadline. Next year. Yep.
Don't let people step in front of them.
Yep.
There's your 4. Your stuff. There you go. Thank you.
We will begin the pre-race brief when my watch says it is 5 p.m.
Hey, you two, go get that black thing back there.
I know I'm refreshing. So I'm
Correct.
Yeah. And it's both website drives me crazy. It's like if you're good at puzzles, which
All right.
it's so easy. No, it's not. It's like this rabbit hole of I can't stand. And you're like, no, I swear I already did this.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 9th annual Standhope Ultra Challenge, Idaho's highest trail race. I am really thrilled to see you all out here. Before I do my list of things right here, the air quality right now is not super good, but this is what the forecast for tomorrow is. Green air quality by noon. So we should have a nice day out there in the woods tomorrow. So even if it was kind of smoky, it would still be nice. I'm Ben Blessing. I'm the race director. Standhope is an idea I came up with about a decade ago. I would like to introduce Mary Dews. She's my assistant race director. Give her a round of applause. She's put in a lot of hard work learning how to do this for next year. I would let's see who else do I have here. I have a lot of helpers here. Raise your hand or raise your hand if you volunteered with the race this year. Give the volunteers a big round of applause, everyone. I would like to make an honorable mention. Debbie Peck, that's my mother-in-law. She makes the quilt every year without any compensation. All right. So we have a raffle going. If you made a donation in in Ultra Sign Up, you should have raffle already prepared, and one lucky person will get that sweet raffle quilt there that is made by hand. Takes a long time. Give my mother-in-law a big round of applause. Thank you, Nana. We appreciate you very much. I want to make a throw out to Joe Yelda. Joe, are you here? Joe has been heading up race communications for the last 9 years. Give Joe a big round of applause. Wood River Amateur Radio Club. Thank you. And Fred Rillett should be out here. Fred's been helping with the race for a long time. Travis Vandenberg's been helping with the race since the get-go. Travis is doing the aid station up at Surprise Valley. Everyone who hikes it, it's a lot of work to get all the food up there. Give them big kudos. Okay? Yeah, give them a round of applause. Hey, we need someone to make sure that this thing right here doesn't blow away. Okay. So sponsors, we would really like to thank Stirred Events as a title sponsor this year. If you haven't been to Stirred Events, they got all your outdoor needs. They're over on the other side of Highway 75. Newland Glenn, who is the owner of that store, has been really helpful with us. I encourage all of these businesses that have helped us, really give them, throw them your money. Go in there and say, I love doing Standhope, and I want to thank you for supporting the race. No, you don't have to tie it down. You just have to make sure it doesn't fly away. Yeah, sorry, so that wasn't for you guys. I'd like to thank Lizzie's Coffee is our coffee sponsor. We'll have cold brew tomorrow. We'll have coffee at the start lines tomorrow. All right. Shoes Idaho Running Company down Boise is a great shoe store that's down there. Sawtooth Brewery we will have beverages from their company at the finish line. Okay, the Pulse Running and Fitness Shop down in Meridian, Elephant's Perch, the community school, Bobo's Oat Bars, which you guys should have some of those in your packet. The Bend Rod Outdoor in Chalice, Squirrels. All right, that can help you if you're if the race is getting too hot for you. Definitely, I want to thank the Idaho Trail Ultra Series for having us as well. Okay, we want to talk about Standhope race rules. So, you pull these up. Look, I got a binder. I'm kind of organized. It's nice. What? I don't. Rule number 1, you do not whine. Rule number 2, the run director, that's me, I have final authority on any question that may arise during the race. Rule number 3, you must leave each aid station by the posted cutoff time. If you return, it will be considered a DNF. Okay? No littering. All right? Everyone here should have some type of pocket. If you're carrying a bunch of food with you, which I hope that you guys are maintaining a high level of nutrition, that you would do that. No littering whatsoever. You cannot, and rule number 5, you can't stash supplies along the course. You can't accept aid except 400 yards of a designated aid station. If you're not sure how far that is, that's like from you to me, or in that general ballpark. Rule number 6, you have agreed to be pulled for medical and safety reasons if it is determined that such action is in your best interest. All right, we want everyone to finish the race. We want everyone in the race to live. Aid station captains have the authority to act on behalf of Standhope Race Management. Myself, Mary, any of the captains at any of the aid stations, they're basically another version of me. If they say you can't continue on, you look really bad, they're allowed to do that. Refer back to rule number 1. Okay. All right. Rule number 8, enjoy yourself. No nudity is allowed on the course, people. Okay. There's a reason I put that. Please maintain your decency. Okay. I had a finish line one year and just use the bathroom right there at the finish line. All right. Don't do that. That's gross. All right. Have some decency. Rule number 9, that doesn't apply right now. Rule number 10, parking restrictions apply. Listen, all right, so when I talk about parking, at Fall Creek, we will have parking attendants at Fall Creek. All right, who would pay for a shuttle that's doing the 30K? All right, cool. You will not drive to the 30K race start. You will drive to the junction that says go to the finish line to the left. All right, and we'll drive you over to the 30K start line, and then make your shuttle ride better. Okay, listen, everyone, you see the smoke. It is hot outside. It is very dry. We've had lots of rain this week, which has been nice. Things are still unbelievably dry. Listen, only you can prevent forest fires. Smokey Bear. Okay, listen, if you park your car and there's some grass underneath of it and it's touching the hot underbelly of your car, that can start ablaze. You see how, yeah, we cannot afford to have that happen. You got to be really careful where you park out there. Just be really careful. Look at the underbelly of your car when you park your car out on the course, because it can be hot and that can start a blaze real easily. We don't want that because we like Standhope unburned. Okay. The course is closed. Race rule number 11. All right. No switchback. Everyone repeat after me. I will not cut switchbacks. I will follow the ribbons and the course that is laid out. Thank you. Everyone here should have read the handbook. All right. You notice you're bound to what the handbook says. You got to follow what's in the handbook. All right. If you haven't read the handbook, read it tonight. Who has seen my really pretty handbook? Yeah, I made that with Mac Pages. Thanks to my master's program, I got real good at using Mac Pages. All right. Where are my ABC grads here? Are they here? I don't see them. Okay, never mind. Okay. Accountability. Oh, okay. I almost forgot the emergency page in the handbook. Read it really carefully. Who's planning to take a phone out there on the course with them for some pictures? Yeah. Download that race manual. You should have a copy of that out there with you. All right. If you plan to go really fast, carry your phone. Carry an electronic copy of that. So in case something bad happens, we get you squared away. All right. There's an emergency page on there. Something happens on the course. And that's a protocol. We've got lots of protocols in case of an emergency. All right, but you follow that. We'll get you squared away. Accountability. All right. So listen, tomorrow morning, everyone must check in at the beginning of the race on race morning. All right. You must check in at the start line of your race at least 15 minutes prior to the race start. Okay, so that means 5:45 for the 60K. That means 8:30 a.m. for, that's 8:15 a.m. for the 30K. All right, get there early because there's about 75 to 80 runners in the 60K. There's about 85 to 90 runners in the 30K. All right, you need to check in tomorrow morning before your race and make sure we got you on your list. Okay, because we used to do it the night before, and we had this runner, no names mentioned, obviously, but we had a runner that checked in the night before, didn't show up for the race because they got kidney stones middle of the night. So you have to check in tomorrow morning. Otherwise, we won't know that you started the race. We'll assume that you're DNS. Okay, that means did not start. Okay, make sure your bib is tracked at each aid station. So when you're running down the trail, you show up at Cane Creek, there should be someone there that is just writing down bib numbers on a piece of paper, and you call it your bib number. I'm bib number 13. Where's bib number 13? Right here. I don't know. You make sure they get your number and that they write down a time. That's really important because if you don't check in, but we see you started the race, we assume you're lost. All right, we don't want that. Okay. Sound good? Yeah, sounds good. Great. Glad to hear it. Polite to everyone you encounter. Hosting the race is a big privilege for us. The Forest Service has now granted us a 5-year permit instead of the year by year. They've been really pleased with the event. Brownie points go a long way. Politeness, in general, as a life lesson, goes a really long way. Be great to another. All right, be nice to everyone out there. All right, because if you're not nice, that's not good. Okay, course conditions. All right, so I'm going to talk about this. All right, 60K, getting up to the top of the first climb, I pulled a big piece of log across the trail. We get to the top of the 60K, first climb on the 60K. You basically, the wrong trail is really easy to follow, and the right trail, there's like no trail. It goes down to the left. You should see that out there. You get on, all right, on the climb out of Cane Creek, this is for 60Kers, that area on the second big climb of the race, The animal activity back there is significant. There's a lot of elk. There is a lot of deer back there. Oh, and FYI, 60Kers, the bathrooms at Park Creek, there's a badger that has decided to make a home about 15 feet from there. We're trying to get the Fish and Game to take care of that right now, but just be aware, if you see the burrow, you stay away from it. I don't know what they did, or if they got me squared away or not, but hopefully. Going up the Surprise Valley, it's a little bit different than what we've done in the past. Going through Surprise Valley, I went out with Phil McNeil, who's been doing trails for the Forest Service for decades now, and he manages trails out of Chalice. We went up there and we figured out a good route that goes through Surprise Valley that honestly I think should keep your feet dry, which would be good. This goes for everyone. Going out up through Surprise Valley, it takes you through some trees. It gets kind of hairy a bit. We're gonna lop that out here in the next year or two, hopefully. All right, but it's a route that should keep your feet dry, that is nice on the landscape. Okay, and good luck on that last part of that climb out of Surprise. So who knows what I'm talking about? Yeah, that climb up to the pass, boy, that thing is hard. Yeah, have fun up there. You're not going to be moving real fast. Yeah, and we used a lot of course markings. All right, and I've got my dad. He's out there with a couple of his buddies. They're double checking the markings right now, the whole course, to make sure it looks good. Drop bags, we want them tonight. Standhope drop bag. I see a giant pile right there. That's great. Cane Creek, I mean, if you really need one, we can do some over there. Fall Creek can do drop bags over there. See the signs. Your name should be on it. Your bib number needs to be really visible because we'll line them up by bib numbers, like smallest to largest. All right, that's how we'll do it. We want those tonight because tomorrow morning gets really tricky. Okay, so text your friends that aren't here and be like, we want those tonight. Who likes coming to Standhope? Good. It is. Come up here, Mary. I need your help. So, the future is Standhope. All right. As the race continues to gather interest, we need more volunteer help. Please consider racing a year and giving a year. This coming year, we have major plans to add a third distance to the event, offering a single loop track completely circumnavigating the Pioneer Mountain Range of central Idaho with 28,000 feet of elevation gain, 12 aid stations. We are very excited to present our longest race distance, the 100-mile endurance run. This will be an unforgettable single loop track completely circumnavigating the Pioneer Mountains of central Idaho. Registration will open August 9th with an entry fee of about $300. Everyone, let's get, thank you. Presenting, you can go to this link right here and you can check out all of the stats. All right, I don't have a giant race map yet because, well, I don't have one, but yeah, we got 100 miler. So you can use this QR code that's up here, and you can go check out the 100-mile run. And tomorrow at 4 a.m., I have 2 runners that are going to run it. Starting at 4 a.m., starting over at this Perry Ochoa here. Where's Emily? Give these 2 runners a big round of applause. They're doing the 100-miler starting tomorrow. They'll be running the pre-inaugural 100, and they're going to finish at what's that park called? The Lisa Loken Park, but it's over here in Ketchum, and that's where the finish will be at on Sunday. And they're doing the whole thing tomorrow. So I'm very excited for you too, and we'll see you guys at the community school before 4 tomorrow morning. Boy, it's not going to be a lot of sleep tonight. You guys can go sleep now if you want. Okay. Yeah. We have, all right, before we get to questions, I have a gal here, Luca. Where's Luca at? Where's Luca? Luca, this gal right here, she needs a ride from here in Ketchum up to the 60K start tomorrow. Who can give her a ride? Anyone give Luca a ride tomorrow morning? We got someone back there, Luca. We got you squared away. Okay, I have time for 5 questions. Who's got questions for me? Yeah, what's your question? Yeah, if you're doing that, her question is, if you're doing the 30K and you're taking the shuttle, be to the shuttle parking area by like 7:15 in there. That sounds like a good range of time, 7 to 7:15. That should give us enough time to get you over to the race start, especially if we have to make a couple of runs. Okay, so 30K shuttle, be to your shuttle pickup point at like between 7 and 7:15. Other questions? What's your question? Pickup drop bags after the race at the finish line. We'll get them there for you. Very good about that. Other questions? Your question? Probably 7 or 8. Yep. And your question? From the 60K start to the finish line, I give it about an hour and a half. Yeah, guys, if you're crewing out there, people drive real easy on those roads. Remember what I said about being nice. Be real careful on the roads, because dirt roads, if you go more than 25 miles per hour, you risk blowing a tire. Some of us have done that on this road. Yes. One more question. All right, I'm really excited to see you all out there tomorrow morning. You guys get good sleep. Don't party too hard tonight. Drink up, get lots of fluids. Carry your essentials from Fall Creek: jacket, water, and some calories. And we'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Thank you for coming to the Standhope Ultra Challenge. You guys have a great evening.
Ben, are you doing the quilt now?
Wait, do we have raffle tickets ready?
We do.
We have actually, we're going to raffle off the quilt now. All right, so we have a ton of raffle tickets right here. Drum roll. I have ticket number 7443683. Who is that?
Clint Foster.
Clint Foster, where are you at?
He's up there already.
All right, say congratulations, Clint. Yeah. All right, you all go home, or go do your thing. We'll see y'all.
I'll bring this.
All right.
I'm gonna hand this to you. I highlighted his name. There's more people.
Bye-bye.
I do actually have one more question.
Yeah.
On your second bullet point, you